Good morning, everybody. This is Agnes de Brunner, and with me here is Dave Boucher. We are talking about the women's USA versus France game, and this is a really important game for both teams. We've got the USA and France in a tie in the standings. France is ahead because they have allowed less. They have less points been scored against them, but whoever wins this game will end up ahead in the standings. USA has to win. France can tie it and still be ahead. So this is a super important game. Both teams tied against Australia. So this is going to be quite a battle. And very hard fought game for both teams.
France is definitely the team to beat in all the divisions here. Super strong, and USA has been going up against France hard in all the divisions, men's and women's. I'll do a quick shout out to the Masters women who managed to beat France 2-1 in a game last night. They were super happy about that.
All right, and we have been asked if anybody has any commentary on the chat box. If there's any problems, please let us know, because sometimes that's the only way we can find out about them. So anybody out there in YouTube land watching, just let us know when things are going well and otherwise. And they are off. And it looks like USA in black and France in white.
USA wins the strike and takes possession, driving it across the pool, but a lot of French bodies down, following across there. Nice to move back the other way.
And both teams like to play the wall, so it'll be interesting where this is going to move in the pool. And we have number 8, Cheryl Skoukas, and a call. There's the chief referee, Valerie Robert. Looking like advantage to the French team, I believe. Yes, advantage France.
Interesting, that French player lines up facing back
Yeah.
towards her own player.
Kind of threw me off a little bit. I was like, wait a minute, which direction are they going?
It's got to be a strategy, but
Yeah. Well,
it almost seems like obstruction in that.
Well, usually they won't call obstruction if you're on the bottom before the other players are. I think if she went and did that, if she dropped down in front of a U.S. player, but I wouldn't think that the direction she's facing should make a difference. And a strong drive to the goal from France, and
another call.
A call. And Tristan, I'm not getting any chat whatsoever. I'm not getting any chat.
It's early in the morning, Agnes. Not too many people watching, though. I would expect Ray Antos to come on shortly.
Okay, advantage USA. And that's Kristen over to Elsa. And back along the wall. Cheryl in there, going for the battle. And Kristen back down again. Here waiting in the wings out to... And Paul once again. Obstruction, advantage USA.
This is Cheryl's first World, though for those of you who've been watching Worlds for a while, her sister Kim, I think, has played in 1 or 2 Worlds previously. A couple of different sister pairs on this team, De Brunners and Skoukases.
And USA choosing to take it across the pool to the far wall.
This wall wasn't working, so let's see if the other wall does better. Taking their time, looking for that opportunity. USA was doing a nice job of...
France moving it across 2 in, another foul call.
See that coming.
And advantage USA, stick infringement by France. That could be a number of things, but they did something with their stick they shouldn't have been.
Yeah, it looked like a nice clean pass out by the USA, intercepted by the French. I didn't see too much in the way of an infringement, but the refs have a much better view over there than we do.
Yeah. That's why there's 3 of them in the water. And again, the reffing in these World Games has gotten to be very, very much Another foul.
And
Very
against
much
France
better.
again.
Okay. And Dave Ray says he's there. And advantage USA again. And we got a hello from Switzerland. And scrum on the wall. There's a lot of this pile up on the wall. Both teams really play strong on the wall. And both are hoping for that chance for the puck to squirt out in their advantage of their possession so they can go up and around.
USA managed to grind it up the wall pretty well. They made a good third of the pool up the wall.
And advantage USA. Looks like some, what's the official name of that? Elbowing is what I call it.
Yeah. Free arm.
Just someone, yeah, free arming. Yeah, free arm, I guess, thing. But just some pushing going on that shouldn't be going on. Nice shove through with a French player, but it looks like USA gets it back, just back and forth on the possessions. And there's a call. Advantage to France this time. Did you see what the call was, Dave?
Yeah, it was barging.
Oh, barging, okay. Both teams really hoping to get some possession and move the puck. It's really back and forth right now. No clear, stronger team, and that's totally what we expected. Both teams, again, tied against Australia. France was 0-0 at the end. USA was 3-3. So more scoring in the USA-Australia game. But, and another call. Advantage USA, and again, I couldn't see what the call was. Late on switching the cameras.
Both teams have some really fast players, but they're really not getting a chance to use that at all. This is very much a grinded up the wall game so far.
Yeah.
It looks like a men's game.
Except the players are cuter.
And it looks like we have a French player out. I missed that. 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
So close to the French goal with playing up a man,
so,
and somebody else is being thrown out. So the French are going to be down 2 players
so
on
USA
the 5-meter line.
Exactly. Take advantage of this. 6-on-4. They really should be able to put this in. They've got some really good bottom time. 5 of these players are from Colorado. 4 of them are used to training at altitude. So that does feel really good to be playing at sea level or close to sea level.
2 of these players are from
hopefully
Chicago.
Their bottom time will be and there's a pile up in the corner.
2 of the players are from Chicago, so they're used to shooting the puck.
And a call. Advantage to France. That's a tough call for the USA.
One of the French players is back in the water, and the other one only has 20 seconds left. So
unfortunately, the USA couldn't take advantage of that power play that they had. But now the French will probably just try to kill some time until their last player gets in. Make sure the puck doesn't get in the danger zone in front of their goal. And a nice drive with a foul call, though. Stick infringement against the USA once again.
Interesting, because France was advancing the puck at the time they made that call.
They might have been playing an advantage role, and then once it turned around. France looking to move it out, but then going back to the wall. And we do have the USA back line ready to push that back to the wall. And again, an incredibly important game for both these teams.
Getting dangerously close to that U.S. goal.
Very dangerously, and a foul. And advantage USA, gloving, illegal advancement of the puck. It's usually gloving, but it could be really any other part of the body. And once again, that's
straight back over to the wall.
Yeah, both teams like it there. They feel safe there, but it is hard to score from the wall. So the idea for both teams is going to be go along the wall without getting a foul call, which is tough. It's very easy in those battles for the puck to get bouncing around and bounce off of a hand or an arm or a number of things. And there's a call which we can't see, and advantage to France. And a U.S. player, number 9, that's Beth Ann Morley, out for I didn't see how long. So that'll hurt the U.S. They have a disadvantage right now on their side of the pool, not very far in, but France will surely want to try to take advantage of that. And France was very effective at stopping the U.S. power play. So hopefully the USA team can do the same. And France doing a little fake there, hoping that they can get an encroachment call. And a really strong drive,
push out
pulled
to the
out
corner
by
the
Tierra.
USA.
They've got the players lined up. Hopefully, they can get it out of that corner.
Katrina's taking it, trying to get it right in the corner, but France, there we go, and
there's Tierra in the corner, and once again a call. Advantage USA, stick infringement by France. So, a sigh of relief from USA.
20 seconds left in Bam's penalty.
And there's Jana de Brunner taking the puck over to Katrina.
Nice little chip.
And they've really a strong pair down the wall. Katrina doing a heck of a battle. And they've got nice lineup. There's Tierra lined up in there, and keep moving it forward. And
Katrina
that's
coming
Jen
in from
Smith
behind.
picking up. And USA doing a very nice job lining up players along that wall and driving it forward, and then they finally decide to shoot it out there and get it across to the other side.
Need a little bit of
Both teams
support
need
there.
to regroup. And the U.S. players caught up. Now we just battle along the other wall. And it looked like all right. Very lively back and forth. Both teams willing to swim it across, but back to the walls, feeling safe there. We've got a 3-on-1 with the USA, but she manages to pass that. Very nice play by the French player. I think that went in.
Goal, France.
Okay.
And they actually called it a penalty goal.
Penalty goal, because in the defense, I thought it was getting cleared, and apparently it was off of the hand. And so France gets the first point of the game. Hopefully USA will come right back with that. It was a very nice play on France's part. The player just
actually, I didn't think it was a nice play. The French player, first French player, moved it all the way across the pool. Really, as far as I could see from the screen here, it didn't have a lot of support, and it was really at the last minute one of our other players came in.
Well, right, but
took that back
she
pass.
snuck it in between the U.S. players.
US
That was a nice move. She was patient, waited for her player to come down for help. It looks like a timeout from Team USA. And comments here. I should look at them. Go USA from Jay Dredia, I think. And Ray, are you sure about what, Andrews?
Agnes.
Yeah, Ray, I'm sure. And Allez la France, a few of those on there. And go ladies from several French players. So you got your crowd support from all over the world.
Vive la France.
And tight strike there. Both teams getting there about the same time. Very nice play by Katrina, getting it to the wall, keeping that possession. And up to Jen Smith, and it's still back on the wall in the French possession, and they're popping that out off the wall, and a foul call. And there is
somebody's getting thrown out for
1 minute. A French
player.
player number 7. I don't have their roster here. Advantage USA. Again, hopefully USA can take advantage of this power play. And Tierra with the puck. Ooh, a
nice
big
pass
over to, I believe, Monica. Yeah.
A breakaway by France. This time they have good support coming in to help out.
And nice Jana there in a tough battle with. All right, back over to her sister Elsa. Elsa on the wall, trying to keep it forward. And quite a battle, boy, back and forth and back and forth.
Swing it
Both
back
teams
across
are
the pool. Let's hope somebody can
yep.
go over there and help her out. It's 1-on-1 right now.
1-on-1, long swim. Those two are going to both be very tired when they get there. And look, nice
Extra
turnaround.
second effort. Wow,
Beautiful second effort on the USA team. And yeah, it was a 1-on-1. They get to the wall, they're exhausted. The USA player, unfortunately, I can't see who it was. Beautiful second effort there. And all the way to the far corner for the USA. And hopefully
nice.
They still have their, I don't know if that other player's back in.
Nice thing is they were over to the sub-buck side. Yeah, the French player's back in, so both teams are full strength here. They ended up that run over at the sub-buck side, so I'm sure both of those players took the opportunity to sub out. Actually, I'm not sure if it was Tyra.
And the French are very, very good at defending that end wall. So once it gets into that corner, it's very tough to get that out and into the goal. So we want to. USA has some plans there for working that along the end wall, and hopefully they can make that happen. And a strong drive by the French, pulling that out, and Tierra taking it across. Or is that Tierra?
Looks like Tierra.
Taking it out and.
Wow,
up to a player,
nice
very nice
forward.
play, but France intercepts it, knocks it loose, and gains possession.
Now you see some of that speed we were talking about.
Yeah,
these players super fast.
Very, very good at picking up the puck and really moving with it. And a stick infringement on USA, so French advantage.
The GoFundMe up on the screen. A lot of effort goes into putting these videos together, both time as well as equipment.
Yeah, and in past worlds, they've usually charged for spectators to, so it's halftime now, for the spectators to be able to watch these games. And Canada has chosen to offer that for free, but it wasn't free for them. So we've got a beautiful camera system here. It's working very nicely, and I think we've got some of the best coverage we've ever had at a tournament. And if you appreciate that, as we all do, it would be great if you could donate a little bit to the GoFundMe site, which you can scan on your screen, or I'm sure you can go on Facebook and any number of places and find that as well. We certainly appreciate having people watching this. Everybody, all the players appreciate the support, and we certainly appreciate Canada making this possible for us without having to mess with paying for it each time and such. And
any money you put forward, the other thing is it's a really, I think, a long-term investment in this kind of technology. Hopefully we can reuse this camera system other places, make it continue to improve it. So this system is in fact developed by a bunch of hockey players. So
yeah, and then last year at Hobart for the Junior Worlds, they had an excellent video setup as well. So it'd be nice if we start setting the standard to be the way it is here. At least I certainly appreciate it. I know when my kids have played at Worlds or something, and I can't watch, it's a bad video is not even worth watching. It's just more frustrating than helpful. And this is it's such a treat to have this. And I guess I should have cut to the surface camera there for a while, but I didn't. Anyway, we can do a little bit. So we still have 40 seconds or so left in halftime, and both teams France up by 1 point now. Both teams desperately want to win this game. USA can still certainly do it, but the teams are very, very evenly matched, which of course is what we expected here. But I still think this game could certainly go either way at this point. And the refs are ready. And we have about 15 seconds until the beginning of the play.
One of the things USA is going to have to do is capitalize when they have more men in the pool. A couple of times the French have lost a player, and USA has not been able to capitalize on that. So.
Yeah, and the French are very. They play a smart game. You know, when they're down a player, they really they know it's better just to not take any risks. Just make sure they don't lose possession of the puck. Make sure the other team doesn't get to move it too far. They did some good stalling in the corner to kill time. And just, you know, really darn good defense. Got to give it to them. And off we go. So one thing I don't know how well you can hear it at home when you're listening to the YouTube video, but there is a microphone underwater, which not only picks up the buzzer, but also some of the clicks and clacks of the puck, which I think is kind of fun. Advantage to USA team, and I did not see the foul. And back out along that wall, and USA trying to bring it across, and that looks like Elsa de Brunner all the way to the far wall, and back to another player, her sister Jana, and nice follow-up by Elsa. She made that long run, stayed there, and now Tiara's backing her up. Really good effort. And a foul call.
Loving against France.
And advantage USA, so that's welcome. They're getting up near their goal, near the French goal, and any advantage I'm sure they'll take. Or no, I guess they're about mid-pool.
Yeah.
No, they're not even mid-pool. Heck, I don't know.
But they're going the right direction.
Nice play along the wall, yes. Getting an advantage is always a good thing. And again, nice drive by all the U.S. players, kind of lining up on the wall. Tiara looking to move it out, and a really nice forward drive by Tiara, but unfortunately she didn't have a player right there where she wanted her. And Jana and Elsa, the sisters, lined up on the wall, and a call.
We have a French player out somehow.
And illegal advancement, yeah, somewhere a French player maybe on that last advantage. Oh, and another French player. So once again, USA with a power play. Let's hope they can get this one in.
We only have about 10 seconds left in one of those penalties, so.
And a nice play back and forth. And
there we go. Monica's right there by the goal looking for that puck.
Okay, and Jana to, there's Kim to Tiara. And hopefully we can take advantage of this play. Tiara's very good at advancing the puck.
Nice.
2 players waiting
right
there.
Over the French player.
And the French taking it into the corner where they feel safe.
One of the French players back in.
Yeah, we got 3 French players down and 1. Okay, now we get more. We need to use this power play here.
France just not letting the USA get it.
Considering that they had a player out at this point, I think they still have 1 out. Yeah, the French are really getting the numbers down there.
And somebody pushing right in.
Come on. And into the corner again. And the French are, perfectly happy to keep it in that corner.
And the French are back at full strength. You should see a player come in from the right side of your screen here momentarily.
Yep, there she is. Nice and fresh. And a nice drive.
Oh, drive.
Come on.
Yes!
Oh,
right on the lip of the goal and in.
Go
in. Goal!
All right, yay.
Sorry, I've been watching the Colombians commentate.
All right, and the USA very, very happy with that, I'm sure. Goal goes to Tiara, ever-present Tiara. She's a backbone of the team, very, very strong player, has played all over the world, many different tournaments, and she likes to, several of these players went to Colombia last year and played on the 3-on-3, Tiara and Kim and Monica. Anyway, there's a lot of international experience for some of these players, and a few new players going to their first Elite Worlds. And a heck of a scrum in the middle. Both teams now really, really want to score, and USA with advantage. Hopefully that goal that they put in will supercharge them. The Australians were not able to put in a goal against France, so good for USA just being able to do that.
It's been pretty even so far. Really, I wouldn't
It's
say
a
that
very
the
even game.
play has been, predominantly in one end or the other. It's moved back and forth.
Yep. At any point in time, oh, nice hit. I can't tell who ended up with it. Yeah, it's just back and forth, no clear. Oh, nice, come on. Definitely USA making a hard push toward their goal right now, and a foul call. And
against France.
Advantage USA, and a timeout called by France. And
my heart rate's up.
Teresa Finley says, "Go Team USA." Elmar Loof, "Go Katrina." And Teresa again with "Yes USA." And Ray, good thing you didn't miss that goal. We would have never forgiven you for that. And Allez les filles from Guillaume, UWH, presumably in France. Very good game here. And timeout right now again. We got about 20 seconds left. And the French desperately do not want this goal to go in. And we're off. USA driving for the goal. The French are going to try to push that into the corner. You can see how many lined up there. We've got one player on the no players on the surface for a brief moment there. Excellent effort on both teams' part. And USA just waiting patiently for that chance to shove that into the goal. But the French also very, very patient.
USA not letting France get it out at all. France not letting the USA get it near the goal.
Yep, very tight.
Unstoppable force and immovable object, I think.
Yep. Oh, an advantage to France. That's disappointing for the USA. Hopefully won't set them back too much. Yeah. Okay, and France choosing to move it across. Yeah, get it out of that corner. They're tired of that corner. USA hoping to get it back.
USA doing a nice job of breaking up that swing.
Get it back to Jana. And up to Cheryl. Trying to get it up to Cheryl. And looks like someone just lost a mask. I think that was Bam. And Tierra out and across, and a foul call. And it looks like elbowing, to the French against the USA team. I'm sure that ref saw something I didn't see. I saw a USA player getting elbowed.
That's what I was going to say. Maybe Bam struck the French player with her mask.
Yeah.
Uncharacteristically, we're right in the middle of the pool here.
Very beautiful drive by France. Everybody trying to get hold of it. And it's really both teams doing a good job taking the puck and getting control of it and not just flicking it out to nowhere, because both teams they're so present on the bottom that it's pretty risky to do that.
Along the wall.
Very good battle. And the French making it. Strong drive. We do have defense there, but it's 2-on-1. Stop that play, please. Beautiful play by France.
Yeah.
Very nice. They had the players lined up. It was just a tough play. I think the play had been right by the sub box by the USA. I suspect that possibly there was a lot of subbing going on at that time, which allowed the French that opportunity. So the sub box is great to have there, but you have to be very careful about when to use it.
So with 6 minutes left, I'm expecting France is probably going to try and keep the puck right on the wall for the rest of the game.
There's still plenty of time for few more points to be scored. But France certainly doesn't want any of those points to be USA points. And back to the far wall. Over by the sub boxes, which is nice for the players.
All right, shows you what I know because France is moving it back out to the middle of the pool.
Yeah. Well, sometimes they try to do what's not expected and they call illegal advancement of the puck, and that is going to be against the USA, advantage France. So not a happy time right now for the USA team. But they just need to keep their cool and clear it out of there. We've got our back line. Very nice clear by Bam, I believe. Yes. And Kim Skoukas.
Kim has a great shot. You just saw
up to
that
Jen
there.
Smith, and a nice drive up the wall, being followed up by Kristen, and now Elsa. Is that Elsa?
Sarah? I'm not sure who that is.
All right, nice lineup by the USA team. Keep
Kim
that
coming
pressure
in
up,
behind.
and Kim
Kim's driving for
very
the goal.
nice.
Ooh, nice.
And Kim's very good at just
there.
pushing through. Nice
Well,
play.
that was an elegant
End
little.
to end. Let's get this one in, ladies. Number 4, Kristen, ready for that back push that play. Advantage USA. So they're probably calling an advantage rule, and then when France turned it around, they're giving the puck back to the USA. Nice job, ladies. Let's get this one in. And Tiara with the puck.
Jen Smith right in
And
the middle
everybody
of the goal.
else. And boy, France is just, you got to give it to them. They're really good at taking that puck and clearing it. And now they're going to put it in the
Kim's
corner.
got the puck and trying to drive it up
nice.
the wall. Oh, get it through, but almost.
And everybody wants to get it back into that. Well, the French certainly want to get it back into that corner.
Bam, a little second effort there.
And Kim on the wall. And
France
swimming
gets-
it all the way across. Oh, go, 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 go!
And got it in, go, go, go! Oh, yes! Goal!
I sure hope
so. Hopefully that's not called back.
And a goal.
It is a goal. Wow,
Fantastic.
what a game.
Oh my gosh, okay.
And Bam gets that in. Wow, I'll buy
Yes.
her a drink next time I see her.
Awesome job, Bam. Beautiful play. Everybody really, that was not just Bam, that was everybody on the team. Bam had to be there though. It doesn't matter how close everybody gets if that last inch isn't made. That was a huge team effort. Very well done.
Damn, beautiful
And
goal.
a timeout for Team USA. I think catch their breath, calm down, and play a heck of a game. They've got, I'm not sure exactly how much time they have left.
About 4 minutes left.
Yeah, so there's still plenty of time for this to turn around on either team. I mean, obviously USA wants to score again, because if they win this game, that will put them ahead of France, who is currently in the standings, is ahead of them because of goals against. The U.S. goals against is higher than the French goals against. So if this stays a tie, France is still ahead. USA really does need to score one more goal. Hopefully they'll stay calm and they'll get it done. Excellent hockey going on here.
Yeah, both these last 2 goals by both the French team and the U.S. team were I think, really pretty goals. It had a lot of teamwork.
Yeah.
It wasn't just a breakaway sprint across the pool or just a batting around in front of the goal. Both of them were nice.
And it's interesting, they're both actually playing pretty similar styles of hockey.
They really are.
And it's a heck of a match. The French were 0-0 to Australia. Australia was not able to put anything in, so it's pretty interesting how all these things shake out. We knew it would be close, but is it 0-0 close, or type of? We got the scores back and forth, and another call
Against the USA, 3 minutes left.
stick infringement, and France with the drive at the goal, and very big pass. It's hard to get control of those sometimes, and they're pushing hard.
They are driving in
and
very hard.
I believe that did go in. Yep.
Crap.
Oh, yep. So USA has to come back. They've got
2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes to come back and tie it up. And, you know, then they still have time to do 2 more points. It will be a hard effort, but they can do it. And I don't think either team has any timeouts left in the second half.
But shortly the clock will start stopping on every
Yeah,
fault.
now when the fouls are called. Not when a goal is scored, but if any fouls are called, any penalties, then the clock will stop in the last 2 minutes of play. And just a big stall on the wall. And a lot of chances for stick infringements, puck advancement calls, illegal advancing of the puck just because it's so easy
They're
on the
looking
wall.
for that pass.
And
Oh, nice
pass
pass forward
Tiara
to Monica.
to Monica, and Monica pushing
Come on,
along
Monica,
the wall.
fight!
They can't hear you, Dave.
I know. Can't help myself.
And then Kim. And there's the okay, and excitement in the other pool that we're hearing.
And
over
one
here.
French player out now. So
Okay.
boy, if this is
USA take advantage of this. And Yana with the puck. Looks like the team wasn't quite ready for that one. But Kim taking that along the wall. Getting it back. Nice job, Kim. And Yana with a good follow-up play. And Tiara.
right in there.
Tiara moving that puck. And a very nice play. Let's keep that pressure up. Come on, ladies. Try to get it out of that corner. France likes it in there. And let's
And the puck
pass
back
it
towards
across.
the middle. Players
Oh, beautiful play. Come
desperately
on.
trying to get the puck to the center in front of the goal.
Almost got that one. So yeah, if we can just have that player ready in front of the goal and get it out of there. France sure doesn't want to let that happen. And a call. And I can't see.
It's against the USA, unfortunately.
Okay, they've got less than a minute now. And France taking it out. A little bit risky to go across, but they had their solid numbers there. They're quite confident in the way they're holding it. They're not in a hurry. USA, of course, really needs to tie this game up. France just needs to keep it the same. And Tiara going in there saying, okay, I'm going to take this out of here. Pass it out and across, around, but we got a foul.
Call
So just
Against
under
France.
28 seconds left.
France still has one player out. She'll be out, I think, for the rest of the game.
But 2 more players out. So USA has a power play for 30 seconds here.
Wow.
And hopefully they could take advantage of that beautiful pass forward by Tiara. Kim up in there. And Kim keeps driving and driving.
Come on,
Line everybody up, and a foul call. Oh, advantage France. I did not see what the call was.
And we'll have 16 seconds
16
left.
seconds, so this is going to be really hard. All France is going to want to do is drive it to the wall and keep it safe. Just stall for time.
Power. 3, 2, 1.
And that's the game.
Wow, good game, girls.
Really, really good game. Disappointing for USA. I think that game could have easily gone either way. Very nice job on both teams' part. I think that's some of the best hockey I've seen in a long time. Unfortunate for USA, but you know, this is still, there's a lot of days left for this tournament, and I'm not sure exactly how the crossover games go. There's an A pod for the women and a B pod. This is the B pod. So then the teams on the A and B will have to start playing off against each other, and anything can happen. So USA 2 and France 3. Very, very good game on both teams' part.
Thanks everybody for getting up early in the morning and joining us to watch this game.
Very early for a lot of people in the U.S. anyway.
All right, thanks a lot, guys, and hope you enjoy more hockey. We get Masters Women against Colombia coming up in a little over an hour. it's also going to be a really good game if you want to watch that one. I'm talking to you, Ray. All right,
All right.
thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.